will second with conditions that,
Okay.
and that conditioned upon them providing a gate between this property and Newcastle until such time as homes are built and there's homeowners there that can use the gate electronically for access and egress.
All right, it has been moved and properly second based on the conditions of the gate.
Mr. President, you
Yes,
want to put in those conditions that the city of Madison has in here also?
As well as
Documents that are in the,
those for the
Include
city of Madison.
resolution. Madison.
Resolution for Madison.
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, so it is.
We'll see you gentlemen again.
Lexington Drive, Building A and B.
Walter, May 3rd. May 3rd, the board meeting. Yes,
Lexington,
May 3rd.
you in opposition?
Is,
Oh,
here comes Daniel.
representing Lexington Drive? All right. State your name.
My name is Daniel Wooldridge. I'm the architect for the project on Lexington Drive. We came before y'all last month and got approval on our site plan, which was approved earlier this week by the Board of Supervisors. We're here today about a variance that we've requested on the 15-foot green space that's required along the front street. On this Lexington Drive, the previous buildings that were built on the west side, because of the depth of the property, was allowed to have the same similar variance in order to put the parking out front. The extra, it's a wide dead-end road, and the extra right-of-way, we still have 15 feet or more of green space between the curb and our parking. So to maintain the same appearance up and down Lexington, we're asking for the same variance, the same restriction on the 15-foot green space in order to have our parking out front, and we'll be using the same landscaping which has already been approved by this board to match up and down the street.
Okay. Any questions?
Is your variance only on the front part of the property?
Only
You're
on
not asking for anything
only on the front
back
part of the
side?
property, yes, sir. Only
And-
on the front.
So the people who own the property to the rear, to the east, or east of these two buildings won't be affected by it?
They will not, because we already have a setback. We could not move our building any closer to the back property line if we wanted to. There's also an easement for a power easement back there. So we're restricted as far as, and we couldn't go back any further if we wanted to.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All right.
Fact find if I could, just to make sure.
State your name.
Yep. My name is John Taylor, and I represent my 86-year-old mother who's got the property Bill was talking about. She wants to make sure that none of these variances will affect how she builds on the property or where she can build on the property. I was just looking at the plans, and it looked like to me, because they moved the dumpster out front, that maybe the buildings got moved back. It was hard for me to tell. So I just want assurances that nothing's going to affect what she does with the property.
Okay.
Okay.
speak about that a little bit. Like I said, we have a setback that we can't cross over. And what we're going to do, instead of letting that water just drain off onto the other property, we're going to collect that water and bring it back to the front and put it back into the water system, the drainage system. So we're not going to have any water like coming off our building and draining back onto the property to the east. So that power easement that I spoke of that's in the back, what we would have done is brought the power from Gluckstadt Road down that easement to our building. The Baptist building got built over on that easement, so the power company won't bring the power that way. So we're bringing it from the front of our building. So again, we're not going to have power coming down that side either. So it's just going to be our backyard, about 10 feet.
Any other questions?
Are you gonna pave or landscape that in the back part?
In the
It's not
back?
enough room for landscaping it, you can't.
No, it'll be landscaped in the back. It won't be paved. No. It's just going to be green space. It's only 10 feet of it.
How are you gonna control the water is what I was getting at, so.
We're going to pick it up in our downspouts and pipe it around the building and come back around to the front. We're not going to drain it off.
So you're not gonna have to worry about surface water runoff?
No, sir.
Okay.
Any other questions? I entertain a motion.
I second it.
It's been moved and properly second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, so it is.
Thank you very much.
All right, move to close the public hearing.
I so move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, so it is.
Guys, I didn't hear y'all. There's a lot going on. Who moved to close the public hearing?
I
Larry?
did. Oh,
And Walter second?
I moved.
He moved, Larry second.
There you go.
All right, motion to set date for May.
Do we need a motion for that?
Oh, gonna slip it a week, huh? Okay.
Are they having the flea market? 20th it is.
Yeah, I can make a motion, 20th be our next meeting, 20th of May.
Can I get a second? All right,
Aye.
all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Ayes have it.
Ayes
I
have
move we adjourn.
Move to adjourn.